It's chicken processing day. Yeah! I'm not really excited to call the birds. I mean, that process is daunting to me, a little bit scary. Once my wife and I do one or two, it should get a little bit easier, but I'm nervous, can't lie. How you doing, Big Red? Oh, yeah. How you doing, guys? Chad here. Welcome to another episode of Chronicles of a Farm Stay Startup here at the Hidden Spring Farm. I'm standing over here in our chicken processing area, guys. This is gonna be fun, maybe not. Everybody seems to hate this process. It's the first time my wife and I are gonna be doing this though, guys. First time. Thought I'd start off by showing you guys our setup. I learned this setup from YouTube, guys. I don't know anything about this stuff. I learned it from YouTube. So here we go. We got our processing cones over there. I got two of them. They're just sitting there. I got some buckets there to catch all the stuff when we do the deed. Won't be showing that on YouTube though, not allowed. Propane stand with a big giant pot for boiling water, because you know what? We have to scald the chickens in order to get the feathers soft to pluck them out. Once we do that, we're gonna have an ice bath, which is right here, but there's no bucket yet, but we're gonna have an ice bath, because you gotta stop the scald. That's the idea. We got a wicked awesome feather plucker. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's got fingers in there. Heavy duty, hardcore. It's big size. It's good for chickens, good for ducks, good for turkeys, good for geese. So hopefully this is the only feather plucker I'll ever have to buy in my life. I got this cool little setup, a processing table, I guess you can say. It's all angled towards the drain, eh guys? My wife's got her knives set up. We got some hot water gloves. Then we got a couple of coolers. The coolers are for when the chickens are already processed. Like after we've butchered them, then you have to let them sit, probably overnight. I think it's not good for your freezer also. If you just take, like, I don't know, let's say like 15 chickens, and then you put them in the freezer, they're like hot-blooded animals, aren't they? They're gonna, like, maybe not freeze right away, maybe defrost everything else in your freezer. I'm not gonna show you any gory stuff, don't worry about that. But it's the first time my wife and I are ever doing this. These chickens have had a really great life, and today's gonna be their one bad day. And it's gonna feed us and the pets probably for a really long time, maybe a year, maybe 8 months, you know, like it depends how much I eat. It's awfully quiet in the chicken barn so far. Maybe they know what's happening. It's not quiet in the duck hut here though, because these ducks are nuts. They're just nuts. Hello, ducks. Take it easy, ducks. Take it easy. Come on, ducks. Crazy ducks, crazy. I'm not really too worried about processing our own chickens for the first time in our lives. My wife, you know, she's from the Philippines, and she's experienced things like this before. But me, on the other hand, I've never done anything like this in my life. But I'm always looking to learn new things. And this is just one of those many things. Now I'll be able to tell anybody that I know, yeah, I process my own chickens. I know where my meat comes from. I know that it's not poisoned. I know that my chickens are living a really good life. That's what I can tell people. That's what I'm proud to tell people. All my friends think I'm crazy. What? You're gonna kill your own chickens? I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, don't make it sound so vulgar. We're gonna humanely process the chickens, and they're gonna feed the family for a really long time. I don't really know how many chickens will get done today. It's the first time of us doing it, so we'll see. Standing here by these sunflowers, some of them are looking pretty good, but they don't have any flowers yet. There's no flower part, it's just the plant. Maybe it needs more time. Molly's being bad, guys. Molly's being bad. She's right there. She's right there, and she just stole a pack of cat food out of the barn. Molly, where's that cat food? See, she's guilty. Look at her. Where's that food? I see it over there. Bad girl. See, guys? She stole it. Hey, this is no. Molly? Hey, Molly? This is no. Bad. Bad girl. First time she's ever done that. But you know what happened? I have all this cat food in the cases there, eh? And there's 4 left. And these chickens, MJ and his 2 hens here, they knocked it over. So they're all spilled out of the box. Never a dull moment here on the farm. What are you doing up there, girlie? Huh? What are you doing up there? I really miss my Smokey. I really, really miss him. I think about him every day. I'm dreaming about him. Who knows what happened to the poor guy? I mean, it's his fault for wandering away, but sometimes I go to the back there and I'm shouting out his name, thinking that he's gonna come around, or maybe he came back. It's been a long time, you know? Like, can cats come back after that length of time? It's been a little bit depressing here. My wife and I, we can see a little bit in Stormy also. She's looking a little bit lonely. This is not good. Molly and I are just out here in the orchard, guys. Just come to check on the ducks and the geese in the pasture. Molly keeps me company, of course. She's right here. See, she's a little bit hot. Anyways, take a look at this pear tree. I think this is a Flemish beauty. No, it's a golden spice pear. But it's got a lot of fruit on it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I count 23 fruits. But they're small. They're just like, are they gonna get bigger by the time fall comes? Molly, you leaving me hanging? Ah, she's taking off on me. Molly, come on. She's not interested. I think she doesn't want to be in the sun. Whether she has that long shaggy hair or the short summer dew, she doesn't like the sun at all. pear we got here, guys. It's got a few pears on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. More than 20 anyway, but this is an Asian pear or an Oriental pear, and it's the Chojuru variety. Chojuru. And they're looking pretty nice. I'm actually really happy to see the geese and the ducks living in such harmony. It's really good. We seem to be doing okay, but the hardest thing is to get these back and wing feathers out. And I mean, they pull out relatively easily, but you know, they're not coming off in the plucker very easy. And I feel like you can't scald it anymore because the skin is starting to peel. But so far so good, guys. You know, we're trying to do this process, guys, as humanely as possible. This method of putting the chickens upside down in the cone, it makes the chickens very calm. They don't panic, and then you just do their deed. You slice the jugular, and I mean, it doesn't take a couple of moments, and the deed's done. These chickens are going to provide me and my family food and sustenance, and that's why we grew them. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. But they've lived a good life, these chickens. We treat them like pets at this farm. Getting the hang of doing the scalding and the cooling and the plucking, and my darlings down there She's doing some of the leftover feathers that are still on, and she's starting the butchering process. You gotta really work it around in there to make sure every nook and cranny of the bird gets covered in the hot water, because we noticed it's difficult for the feathers to come off. So we got 10 birds done, guys. My wife's just gonna be butchering these birds, you know, taking the guts out and all that, and getting them ready to sit in the coolers overnight before we can actually put them in the freezer. Process went pretty good. The only thing is, it took us like a few hours, just because it's the first time we're doing these things. I think we did pretty good though. Wow, that was something, eh? Actually, there's a lot of work involved. A lot of work involved in processing chickens. I mean, I knew it was going to be an all-day thing, but wife and I are pretty tired. Altogether, it looks like we got 10 chickens done. 10. I'm just getting ready to put the ducks and the geese back into the ducky bunkie. I started calling it the ducky bunkie because one of the viewers called it a ducky bunkie. But now there's geese. So this is not just a duck house, it's also 4 goose house. So I don't know. Ducky bunkie's okay. Gotta get these guys in. Ooh, I forgot my sticks. Two Logan ducks. Yes! Come on, geese. You too. You guys too. Get in there. Get in there. Come on, geese. Good job, guys. Good job. It's almost like I knew what I was doing, eh, guys? Another job done to finish off the day. Ducks and geese are really enjoying free ranging though. Really enjoying. So we got those 10 chickens in the coolers with ice, resting. We'll probably leave them there overnight so they get nice and cool. But I hope you enjoyed a little glimpse into processing of chickens at the farm. Yep. Not a lot of people think about what we do. Not a lot of people think about it in general, even including myself. I used to go to the grocery store. Hey, here's a nice chicken. Oh, it's on sale. I'll buy 2. Not thinking, where do they come from? How are these chickens grown? You know, how are they treated? How are they dispatched? Was it humanely? Anyways, that's all part of homesteading, farming, sustainable lifestyles. And it's very important to my wife and I. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click that subscribe. Don't forget to pound that like. And we'll see you on the next episode, okay guys? Take care.